Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Angela and this is not my precious yarnery anymore. So we're leaving. So I'm doing these, what's today? Today's May 1st. So we're leaving in 2 days. So everything's down here. Sorry about the bed, the yarn on the bed. That's the only yarn I really have in here now. Dog's on the bed. But I wanted to get some videos done. I have 2 videos to do before I leave. Oh, I just got done my live. This is my last live. I had a couple of girls, Amy and Dawn, up with me. It was amazing. So that's my last live in this house. All we have left really is what's here. Gotta remember my curtains, because I am not making those again. So anyways, we're here to talk about this. I know I did it different. Okay, so listen, let's talk about the noise. It's my husband upstairs, you know, filling in holes and making noise. That's what he's doing. He's making noise. We wanted to make sure all the holes were filled, like, you know, where we had our TV hung up and that before we moved. And yeah, he's not a light walker. So anyways, this, okay. It looks like a flapper dress. One of the 1920s flappers dresses. I love it. My arms are huge. I have it's a swimsuit cover. It really is. But I think I might get it lined from here to here, because it goes down to my knees. I made it really long, and I'd wear this in the dress walking around my new property. Why not? So this came from, I didn't do it the same way she did, but I was obsessed with this stitch, and I needed to learn how to do it. So this is from Charm Grammy's Crochet. Lynette did a wonderful job. This is called White Sands and Ocean Waves Top. Now, I didn't make it a top. I made it a little bigger. I made it a little different than her. Like, this is her pattern. This top, I was going to do the sleeves that she does because I love her sleeves. But then it started looking like a flapper dress. And I'm like, oh no, we'll do this. And just because, and I mean, I spent over a week on it. It's gorgeous. I had to make it. I fell in love with it. I bought the yarn for it, and then I put it aside. And then I was like, oh, I'm not going to get to it till after I move. It was no big deal because the tutorials are on her channel anyway. Sorry about the noise. And so I had all the time in the world. But then I saw Nancy's from She's Got Yarn Too. I'll link both their channels below. This is a tutorial. It's like 4 different tutorials. She collabed with Hobie. And she made a whole story on the ocean and how her top resembles the ocean and the colors and everything. I didn't go for the same colors. You know, I had to do these colors. You know, I had to. And her top splits in the center. Well, I did a little split on both sides. Nancy did that too on the sides. And I made it the pink really long. And I thought I wouldn't have enough yarn. Oh, I had enough yarn. So this is how much I have left. This is called Twister Cotton. It's 55% cotton, 45% acrylic. You get 400 yards, 437 yards. 400 meters, 100 gram, and it's 3.5 ounces, 3 to 4 millimeter knitting needles, 3.5 to a 4 hook. I used a 4 hook. It's a 2 fine. Beautiful, beautiful yarn. So I used one full cake plus this much on the body of the pink, and then I had a little pink trim down here, and then I also did pink trim around here. You just can't see it because it matches that, which is fine. That's what I wanted. And then not so quite all this blue, one of each of these. So yeah, I had all that left over. Plus I bought three pink, 3 blue, 2 green, and I didn't use the yellow. I bought 1 yellow and I didn't even use it. I didn't honestly think I would have enough to finish it, but I had more than enough. And so I did it a little different than her pattern, but I made the top way longer, and then the waves, it's the V trim, V stitch, and then the waves, and in between each waves, I did 2 rows of half double crochet, and then I did a half double crochets down here because I wanted it a little bit longer, because if I'm going to wear it as a dress, I want it a little bit longer. I love how the sleeves are because I can wear a tank top underneath it because they're long, and it's not that heavy. It's a little heavy, but not that heavy. This won't weigh me down. You know what I mean? Like some cotton yarns do are so heavy. That's not like this. It's just really soft. So Lynette did a really, really good job, and I understood her. So if you don't know, I have a problem learning from people. I can't keep concentration on it. So I picked it up right away. And I learned new stitches. I learned this new stitch. And then I used the chainless foundation chain, half double. And I didn't even need to trim the neckline. I made it into like a boat neckline. I didn't need to trim it at all because it looks really nice. Let me see if I can show it. Let's get it closer. So it looks like it does have a nice little trim on it. So I didn't even trim it. So I've never done a chainless crochet, half double crochet before, or a chainless crochet. I'd never done a chainless. So I learned that from her. I learned this stitch from her. I was obsessed with it. I told her before, I'm just absolutely obsessed with that stitch. I need to do it. And I did it. And I'm like, I love it. It's not hard. And I frog every project I do. I end up frogging it. Something. So, but that's okay. My husband says to me, though, that is really pretty. You're keeping that, right? Because I always end up giving stuff away, and after I make it, or my daughter comes in and takes it, which I don't mind. I tease her about it, and I say, oh, my daughter stole it. I tease it about it, but I really do like it. I love the fact that my mom and my sister would come in and just take what they want. And that makes me feel good about my crochet. Like, because I work hard on it. And if they like it, it's sweet. So, my niece came and we spent the afternoon together yesterday. Yeah. If you don't know, I'm really close to my niece. She brought me these bracelets. Aren't they the cutest? So what they do, they're for creativity and focus, which Lord knows I need some focus. And yeah, and they're kind of like a pinkish color. She goes, I thought of you. And I thought that was so sweet. So yeah, little tears yesterday. It's hard. It's getting hard. And I had, yeah. Anyways, I don't do sappy. And then today I have another video to do because I did run to Hobby Lobby. I probably won't be going to Hobby Lobby or the States again for yarn for a very long time, if any time. So we'll see. What else what did I do? Yeah, I did my live. I'm doing this video and one more video, and I'm hoping to do some vlogs on the way down. And that way I will have something for you to see, some content, because I don't want to lose anybody. And I just don't want you to think that I'm leaving you, because I'm not. I'm never leaving you. And then I have one more thing to show. I'm not going to read the letter because I read it and already cried, but I'm very proud of this. So, if you don't know, I'm in just a jogging suit, guys. My husband was on the fire department here, a volunteer firefighter. And we did a lot. There for a while, if there was meetings or whatever, my husband and I would get, do the suppers for it. Christmas time. Oh, Christmas time was my favorite. So I would put I had a huge, big, it's like a life-size mailbox for, you know, those ones that were on the corner, the red one, the old-fashioned ones. I had that, and I would put the letter, the kids would go put the letters in it, and then I would answer them as Mrs. Claus. And I'd always I would go get them, charge them to the fire department, the club, because they would raise the money for it, the guys, like, so the kids would have something for Christmas, like, because, I mean, most times there was a call, and then the fathers would have to leave. So it was just something to give back, and I'd wrap them all, and they'd get a Santa to come. So the chief, is he the chief? Yeah, it wasn't the captain, it's the chief. He wrote me a letter. I'm not going to read it, but it was just basically thanking me. Thanking me for everything I've done. And he wanted to make sure, yeah, Tom got a goodbye and everything else, but he wanted to make sure I got something too, which is amazing. As far as I know, nobody has one of these. He gave me a patch. It's a different kind of patch than the other ones. Tom doesn't even have one, and I don't think any other firewife has one. Now they might when the guys retire, they might get one, but I just know I've got one, and yeah, it got really sappy when I got it. I didn't want to read the letter, but yeah, it was nice. And then the girls had, like, the other fire wives, a few of them got together and had a little get together for me, and they got me some, is it Pandora charms? One with the Eiffel Tower, and then there was another one. It was really sweet. So, I got them right here, guys. So it was really nice. A couple of cards. I'm not going to read the cards. I can't get sappy, guys. I'm not doing it. These are the charms they gave me. You see them? Oh, it's not going to focus. Yeah. Well, anyways, you get it. So, yeah. We live in the town called Paris, so that's probably why I got the Eiffel Tower, which is so sweet. So anyways, that's it. That's all I'm going to talk about. So I just had to show this off. I got this done. I'm going to pack it away. Everything's, yeah, right there. There's a mistake right there. So instead of a V-stitch, there's just one little stitch there, and it didn't do a V-stitch. So there, I noticed it. You guys probably didn't even notice it until I had to point it out. Anyways. Okay, guys. I'll see you soon. This is going up next week because I have enough for videos. Yeah. So I got one more to do. Okay, guys. Have a good day. Bye.